bottom 5.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Anyone who tells me either of these two are bottom 5.
Yeah, look at that, so nice.
Sylvanos bottom 5.
Okay, Tricky, you play a bottom 2 character.
Fuck you, he's triple S2. I'll meme on my character all day that he's trash, but he's triple S tier in my heart, alright? Don't fuck with me. In my heart, he's the best character to ever come out of this game.
I'm really liking this edge guarding from Syzygy, not letting Elliana land with these back airs. Ooh, that was good. One thing you gotta be worried about when you play Syzygy specifically is he's really good and he really likes going for back air snipes.
Oh, okay, good air. No, it's still stuck! Oh no,
Sylvanos,
that's it!
baby! Sylvanos moment. I really, this matchup's like really good for Sylvanos. From experience I have, because Elliana feels like her mixture of like being really heavy but also being like weirdly floaty makes like hitting her and comboing her like really easy.
How's the disadvantage though for Sylvanos?
I don't think it's that bad, especially if you keep grass on the ground so you have munch for mix-ups. Oh, that was good.
That was classy.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
I think Sylvanos is like kind of decent for disadvantage, because if Elliana tries to like string Sylvanos while Sylvanos is like above her, he can just go for like a down air, and if he's lucky he'll hit the Elliana before like the up air comes out. Or something I like to do, but I personally don't see other Sylvanoses doing, is I'll bait someone into like chasing, like trying to hit me from up high after they've like hit me up there, and then once they've like committed to a direction, I'll upbeat the other direction and just completely get away from them.
That's pretty clever, yeah.
Neutral.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
I was
might have just
up
wanted to end
there.
the game right there and not spend any more time, so they can just go in right next game. They might have had an idea what to do.
Yeah. Like, for example, I like having them hit me kind of like towards the ledge, like off stage area, but when I have them like commit to like chasing me off stage area-ish, I then just preemptively upbeat and then I just go across the stage and reset neutral. I feel like Sylvanos' disadvantage is bad, like don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people think, because Sylvanos has options, just no one really goes for them.
I'll say this, I feel like anyone who doesn't play the character will overemphasize how bad they are, and then the people who play the character hella overemphasize how bad they are. People really don't want to look at it for what it is.
Who says that the character is good then?
Yeah. Nobody!
Who doesn't play
Nobody!
them says they're bad.
Like Sylvanos, like sometimes, it's like when you have no grass on the ground and you're upping and you know you're gonna get hit. It's kind of just like damage control. So
like,
Sylvanos' disadvantage sometimes feels like you should just do damage control instead of like trying to avoid getting hit. Like sometimes if I know I'm gonna start being comboed or keep getting sent upwards, I'll send like a seed high upwards, and then I'll have it so that they'll hit me, but as soon as they're done hitting me, the seed comes down and hits them. So now they're in hit stun, which gives me ample time to get back down to the ground and reset neutral again.
I feel like as a general rule of thumb, it is more helpful to conceptualize disadvantage as being about avoiding dying rather than avoiding getting hit. Especially because there's lots of situations in Rivals where I feel like it's impossible to avoid getting hit, but you get to somewhat choose which combo route you eat, and that lets you decide to what extent you might actually die or not.
When I get hit, it's just I'm always trying to figure out how do I break their combo and their string. Like how do I reset neutral? Do I do nair instead of dare to expecting the early parry? Do I just upbeat expecting them to try and commit and just get away from them? Do I know they're going to hit me and I shoot a seed to intercept?
let me ask you this real quick, because I feel like there's gonna be a problem in this matchup, Soul, and I don't think we've seen it yet, but it might come up later. Is how would you handle being camped out by like platform camping as Sylvanos. Like if you have to approach because you're in a negative area.
Oh,
Like you're
I
behind.
don't think that's a problem. If you get platform camped by Sylvanos, just keep shooting seeds at them.
Oh, just like straight up, right?
Yeah,
As they're
just-
jumping around.
Yeah, as they're like just jumping around and going from platform to platform, just shoot seeds at them. If they parry
Like
it,
missile command.
yeah, like because if they parry the seed, then it just like disappears onto the platform, and they have iframes, and then that might force them to like try and commit or get in on you. And if they don't have enough time, then you just you call it out and you like get a nice like reversal. Yeah, but if not, then you just keep hitting them with seed over and over again until they realize they've had enough, and then they chase you because they realize platform camping doesn't work. I don't really think you like it's like dependent on the stage and the character, but for the most part, I don't like really think platform camping still is like a smart idea. Using like plat movement and plat drop aerials is good, but I don't think plat camping is good against Sylvanos.
What about in a situation where you're ahead 3-1 though, like stockwise, and you don't have to approach?
Well, I mean, just keep racking up the percents with seeds by hitting them, and then pick your moment to kill them and take a stock, and rinse and repeat until they commit to you. That was good.
The Tumor tying things up 1-1.
It's been a while since I've seen the Tumor play, so I don't know like how much they've leveled up, but it's nice to see the Tumor placing so well and doing so good.
I mean, they,
Alright, Syz counterpicks to Forest Floor.
they beat Dry on the reverse 30. It was a little while ago.
They did do that. Oh,
Raw
Howl and Neutral,
Howl.
not a fan of that.
Oh, again? Trying to cast jumps, maybe? Is that the idea?
That's what I'm like thinking, because like normally that's why I use Howl in neutral, but like at that point just like kind of like keep your distance, but like stay in the area, and when you see them jump, chase them with like a bear or bear. Just because howling's not a good idea. I think you should only use howling in advantage.
Oh, and to confirm,
Yeah, to like a confirm or just like advantage to keep your combo going.
because what it made me see when you use it was you'd use it to confirm, you'd use it to hold ground and make me stay in an area, because you know I wouldn't want to go ahead or I'd try parrying it while you're trying to land. Those are the times I've seen you use it. I would love to see Syzygy actually start to implement something you do, but I don't see other Sylvanos do, is where they up B bait out on the grass.
What do you mean by that?
You know when you have grass around you because you're flower, and like let's say the opponent's at kill percent, you press up B, go straight down and come back up with an empty up B, and then you do it again repeatedly until you scare them.
Oh yeah, my empty uppies. I love
Yeah,
going for empty.
and
I
then
love
you-
going for empty.
And then you just
Burrow.
purple them off of a single one because like they were already at that percent.
I'm gonna call that the ant maze. I love making ant.
That's actually a good name though, because that's actually what it is. It's just
or like what are those things called? Ant farms? Ant farms.
Hey,
Yeah.
Storm. Yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
call
a
that
sick ass
ant
name for
farm.
that. Because I don't see any of the Sylvanos doing that.
Oh yeah, because like I've been like practicing it against like high end top level players. I've been like to see how like effective it is, and it's like really it's not bad. Because when you're underground, you're perfectly invulnerable, and they have no idea where you're going. So it's just of like, and if you have grass up, then they always have to worry about munching. So you can always just use it to make them back away at the very least, and then you can reset neutral and gain a little more of center stage. I've also started like I just learned that I should probably try implementing this like literally just yesterday, where I should burrow, like if I'm directly on top of someone and I'm trying to like hit them, and I know they're gonna try and hit me because they're like directly above me and they want to, I've learned that I should start burrowing and then catch their landing with bite.
I'll be
and
right back.
Send them right back up stage.
Yeah, that sounds clever. It's kind of like a reversal option in neutral kind of thing, right? Like,
That down tilt did not look like it should tippered.
ooh,
Because the best part about going for like ant farm is I can always I can choose which version of Uppy I can go for, so I can always just instant burrow, or I can do the little hop first while grounded, and then that gives me even more room to work with. So now they
How-
really have no idea where I'm going.
How soon do you need to commit whether or not you're biting when you burrow?
You just have to hold the button.
I see. So if you let go at all,
If I
then
let go at
before
all,
you
then I know.
emerge,
Yeah, if I
that's
just let
actually
go at all.
really good. Yeah, because you can, if you see that they actually did an approach, then you just let go immediately.
Or if I was trying to get like a sneaky uppy kill and I see them jump to the platform, then I just let go and then I try and back away as much as I can. That was
Wow.
nuts.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I feel like uppy is not used as much. Like it's a pretty decent like neutral tool surprisingly, and I feel like Syzygy maybe should use it like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because the only time I ever see it is like when Rottweiler plays and he goes for the rod drop as he calls it, where he goes for nair instant up B kills. But that's just like a kill confirm. And if you're going for just drag down nair 1, you can also just do down strong and kill usually too.
Hmm.
But like I never see it as like a read or a neutral tool ever.
This game's looking really good for Syzygy. Only
Yeah.
24% and 2 stocks down.
Yeah, he's looking really
I feel like
nice.
this was not a good counter pick because I feel like the platform layout it kind of like hinders the missile movement. It gives Syzygy a lot of room to just run away from stuff like missile because the base is so big. And then the platforms are small, so you can if you get hit on on one of these platforms by a Sylvanos, they can either waveland down strong, or they can position themselves where up strong will just hit regardless of your tech roll.
Yeah.
First stock.
Oh my. Let's see what he gets off this.
Fair.
Yo.
Yeah, like the main reason why I like this matchup is because usually the way Elliana needs to recover and how she does is she recovers high, but then you just shoot a seed and that just completely stops that, because usually when people play this game, they're more worried about not getting hit at all rather than damage control. So the Elliana will usually avoid the seed rather than getting hit by it and still recovering high. Which then gives Sylvanos plenty of time to intercept her and hit her with like a rising tipper fair.
Oh.
Oh, I like the idea though to get out of the way of the bite. The tumor,
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be
164% up air is gonna do it. Yeah.
And Syzygy wins 3-1. Good stuff from both Syzygy and Tumor.
GG's. Congrats to the Tumor for getting 4th place at PX West 6.9.